She's live. Totally fine. Take your time.
Tell me what to please.
Bartley, B-A-R-T-L-E-Y.
You got it.
My secretary didn't mess these up.
I'm texting Cassie right now.
Yeah.
John said. Be the second time I've texted her today.
Alright, you guys
Ready? Alright. Let's do this.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So I'll run the meeting if you're okay, since Tyler's called out. Okay. Citizen concerns, no public,
No
nobody
public
is
showed up
present. Website proposal, did we ever?
That is, we have a meeting with them on Thursday to finalize everything. We did have a meeting with them, what, 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. We did some tweaking.
Say that slower, cause I could write all this.
That's okay.
You have a meeting when,
Thursday.
to finalize?
To
Yeah,
finalize the website.
Meeting Thursday. To finalize.
The website.
Thursday, June what?
The 25th.
Okay.
Yeah, we met with them a couple weeks ago. They showed us some things, tested some things, cause there's I think the last thing we tested was there's where you can like contact us form and fill it out and then see, make sure it goes to the emails and all that stuff, so.
That worked right?
Yep. And so there was a couple things we needed tweaked, like spellings that were different, a couple things were wrong, so,
We'll have to blast this out once we get it going and see
yeah,
how well it's received.
yeah.
Alright. Let's see, so. Guess, we reviewed the minutes from April. I'll make a motion to approve the April meeting minutes.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. Let's see. Trustees report.
We serviced 12 in April, households in April, and in May we did 10 households. So we're averaging at least 10 to 15.
Maybe more, yeah.
Yeah, well, they're starting again because Centerpoint's coming up again with the coolness now.
I checked our budget as far as like public utility assistance goes, and we're at 50% of the budget, which is right where we should be in June, so.
But we did do a limitation, not so much a limitation. We're not paying full bills off, like when they come in with a $2,500 bill. We can't afford to do that, because last year we had to borrow from Peter to pay Paul, and we're using some of those increments for that now.
Yeah.
So that's why we have set a kind of a limit that we can do.
Can only do so much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And as I said, this is tax money, so,
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
yeah.
Cemetery report.
Okay, Ellis Cemetery, we had 3 trees and a kind of a half one that had fell earlier, done. And of course, on Old Center Cemetery, they had cleaned it out for us too. And we got a phone call, which, from the neighbors who live right there at Ellis, and said, you've got a tree down. So we went to Ellis today, and we do have a big tree down in the front. And we are going to ask them, there's some other, it was hollow in the middle. That tree looked beautiful on the outside, and it was all green leafed and stuff, but it was totally hollow. So we're gonna have them check the one that's down from it, cause it's got some dead limbs in it that have nothing on them. And see if maybe they suggest, and then there's a row of trees that run down that'd be let's see, east side of the graveyard, and one of them's already gone. And I'd like to see if they can check those trees too, because they're all close. If those come down, like this one in front, it is on stones, but what we can see through the mess, it hasn't harmed any stones. So we do
Luckily,
want,
the ones that it fell on were newer and very large stones, so
And
it
so-
doesn't appear that they've
yeah, it
sustained
doesn't
any
appear
damage.
that anything's happened to them. And I said, and of course, we went to Old Center Cemetery, and we got one down there, and Amy couldn't get around to get good pictures because we had some, I don't know, if it's
I heard buzzing.
a bee's nest in it or something,
Or
and
hornets.
then you could see them
They were everywhere.
swarming.
I was
Forget
like, backing up.
Yeah, cause I said,
I'm not having a bad day
Stay
today
away
because
from
of
it.
that.
I'd have been out of there.
Yeah, I was like, I got close and all of a sudden I could hear all the buzzing, and I was like,
yeah,
ooh, I'm stepping back from that. Nope. Yeah. So we've already contacted S&S. They're supposed
Yeah.
to
give us an estimate,
text Cassie.
yeah.
She's supposed to let us know.
Fire territory.
We've had no meetings the last 2 months. I went for the one, we didn't have any in April because there was something going on, and we had the May one down for the 15th, and I went, and Mayor goes, I don't have anything down for the 15th. I said, this is the 3rd Monday. That's when we have them. And I said, okay.
So when's your next one supposed to be?
The 3rd Monday
Of July.
of July.
And he did send out a invite for that one.
Yeah, he did, I did get an invite, the other 2 I didn't, and I didn't, of course, Sherry didn't know that they called, wasn't having one the 3rd Monday either, so I didn't feel so stupid.
They haven't had one, they're not gonna have one in June.
No,
Yeah.
no, the next one I got is for July. Yeah.
New business.
No, really, there's nothing new, the only thing that, new for us is the trees,
Oh, I did wanna tell you guys,
and,
it is getting budget season again.
In what?
Budget season again. So we do have our scheduled budget meeting with our, Department of Local Government Finance, rep in July.
Let's put this in. Hold on, slow down.
Yeah,
I need to say, restart.
okay. We have our
Annual?
annual budget meeting with the DLGF rep. DLGF
With DLGF
rep
or rep.
in July. I don't remember what the exact date is.
Okay. There you
We did go to, last week, we did go to the budget and capital improvement training in Fishers, Indiana, last week.
Still vague?
Wasn't very good.
Well,
It wasn't very good.
it's like they're pushing things back.
They are
because
pushing things back now.
They can't get things done by
So remember last year we
2027.
had to have the capital improvement plan done, and it had to be approved by September 30th, or they weren't gonna approve your budget.
Right.
Well, as of last month, they have now pushed that deadline back to 2028.
Well,
We've already got our.
But, so.
Run with it, we're ahead of the game.
So, we've already done it, so we're good, and then, there's something else the whole merger stuff,
Yeah.
we won't know who has to merge for sure until the DLGF makes that determination. There are 4 right now in Warwick County that have to merge. Most likely will have to merge.
we don't know when that will be.
They have to make the decision on December 30th. Next year by October, there has to be a plan in place with the county commissioners. We all have to meet with the county commissioners. The county commissioners are the ones that are supposed to draw up the plan and the merger and how it's supposed to work. And then if the merger is supposed to be done by January 1 of 2028. Yeah, January 1, 2028, it has to be done.
So that's a year and a half.
They can't, you can't, and they said they pushed it back because this is an election year, so you can't do it on an election year, they decide, which is smart, because why would you vote for, or anybody would run if you know, which honestly, they already know who's gonna have to merge, so, yeah.
Cause there's only 3, no,
There's
4 of us that
4
have to merge. But there's only,
Well, there's 10 total, so there's
Yeah.
6 of us left.
6 of us that we do enough that they have to merge with one of us
With
6.
us, yeah.
So the ones that have to merge with a township that does not have to merge, and they have to merge with someone that's on their border.
Yeah.
So, they can't just take the 4 that have to merge and merge into themselves, they have to merge.
And that's a shame because they're kind of all there together. But none of them do enough.
Hart Township is one that has to merge, and they're right on top of us.
Yeah.
So, that's probably one we're gonna end up gaining, would be Hart Township.
Us have to figure out how they're gonna do it.
Yeah, well, the county commissioners have to figure it out, actually.
Yeah.
So.
County commissioner.
According to, State Board of Accounts and the DLGF, that is where the county commissioners have to kind of figure it out and draw up the paperwork for it, how it's gonna work, so. Should be an interesting time next year, trying to figure all that out. Cause I don't think they've even figured out, like, how do you then decide who's gonna stay which one's gonna stay the trustee, which one's gonna, where the board members.
Yep.
Are you gotta transfer the funds over, all their files, it's gonna be interesting,
Very.
yeah. Next year will be a fun year, I think. Yeah.
Old business. So new business is done, old business, I see it's just, they've worked on getting the building back at par, the minute
Yes.
space, so.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, still working on our leaky windows, but,
Mine is gonna have to be replaced because it is leaking above and then it's pooling water at the bottom of it and it's rotting the wood there. So he said mine is gonna have to be replaced, where the other ones, some of them can be caulked around like the
yeah,
one
like steel.
in her,
Yeah.
because there's not a place above hers that's showing that it's leaking, it's just like condensation on her windows, it's causing a problem. Yeah, and they did get the air conditioning fixed because we were coming into 80-degree offices in the morning and it was
And
like,
humid,
oh,
oh my gosh.
yes, and it was almost an hour before it got kicked in.
Yeah.
So they come in and they fixed all we can run our controls now.
Yeah.
And
Supposedly, I'm
Yeah.
still skeptical that we have any control.
Funny, they're going down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I said, you know, it was very simple what he showed me to do, to put it in halfway, because that's around 70, and then push the little button, make sure the green light's on, and I said, yeah, but something else was going on before then, because they were on before.
Yeah.
I had mine all the way down, and I know that green light was on, so I'm not,
So nothing
I'm a
was
little
happening.
skeptical.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we had any control at all, ever, and I'm wondering if we even do now.
And I'm sorry I left March off for the next thing.
Oh, for the
Banking
banking
reports.
reports.
So
Give me the March. And
that's March there.
I'm sure we've already seen these.
Oh, I also wanted to ask you guys about,
It's skipping so fast.
Make a motion to approve the March bank
And I'll
report.
second.
All in favor? Aye.
Your signature on that.
If you have any questions, ask.
No, I know I've seen the others, so I can make sure.
yeah,
Just fun. I'll make a motion to approve the April banking reports.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. That is, catches us up.
since we're gonna be talking about next meeting dates, I need us to look ahead a little bit.
What?
Okay, so,
Why are you looking at September?
well, because, we have to do the pre-budget worksheet on the Gateway website, and one of the things they always ask is your dates for your public hearing meeting for the budget and your adoption dates. They're not set in stone until we have the meeting in July, but I have to put something in. So last year, we did it on September 16th for the public hearing. So if we're doing it on Tuesday, that would make it the 15th. And then last year, we had the adoption meeting on the 21st, so that would make it the 20th of October.
Just settle.
Tuesday, September 15th.
Would be your public hearing for the budget for 2027. And then the October 20th would be your adoption. The day you adopt the 2027 budget.
Now, when do you have to set these, you said?
It'll be in July when we have our DLGF meeting with the rep, cause they'll put it on the Form 3, and then that Form 3 goes out to the public. So,
And what day is it, October?
it's 20th, it's a Tuesday, they're both Tuesdays. they're both the third Tuesday of the month. The latest date you can approve the budget is November. I wanna say, I think it's the 19th.
You're being filmed here.
On the Iron Curtain. So, I can put those dates in for now, and if we wanna like shoot out a text with the dates or whatever, and see if Tyler's okay with those dates. I know it's a lot in advance, but
And I won't put it in
It's
this
just-
meeting, you know, we'll just put it out loud, I won't put it in the notes.
yeah, it
So
just,
you
it
get
just has to be, yeah. I have to fill out that pre-budget workshop, you guys will love this. The DLGF said, oh, so they redid all the budget stuff in Gateway, it's awesome, it looks great. But they said, we want the pre-budget worksheet done by June 30th. So I thought, okay, well, I'll go in, I'll start working on it. Here's the problem. They want you to put in the amounts of disbursements and your cash balances as of June 30th. Well, how would you do that?
This isn't.
Yeah.
I don't even,
yet.
and the problem is normally we do it in July because I have June's bank statements and you have to reconcile June, so I can tell you what the cash balances are for June and what the total disbursements are. But they would like it done by June 30th. Well, how would you do that?
You
Yes.
can't do it.
I'm like, okay,
I don't
so I
know.
could fill out some of it, but I can't submit it because I can't tell you what it's gonna be on June
No.
30th yet. I
I
can't see
can
the
tell you
future,
what
I'm
it's
not
gonna
clairvoyant,
be, yeah, I can tell you what it is on the 24th of June, at
so,
that point.
yeah, I thought that was, they said that at the meeting last week too, and everybody was like, how would you do that? How are you gonna do that? So,
And no answer.
yeah. They have a lot of, suggestions, not a lot of answers to how you do it. Okay,
So we can do July 14th or 21st.
I can do the 14th.
That sounds good to me. 'cause
Yeah.
I'll be
I'll be
working
working
the
the
14th.
I'm out of town the previous week, so I'll be back at 5.
You're good with the 14th?
Yeah.
Next meeting will
Okay.
be July 14th, 2026 at 4:15 in this exact location.
Same bad time.
Yep. With that being said, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Go.
All right. Meeting is done.
See y'all next month.